are meant to see this by 8:08 p.m., not because something is happening outside of you, but because something is shifting within. A truth is rising, a choice is near, and Spirit is guiding you to pause and listen. This message isn't here to predict your future. It's here to help you remember your power in the present. So take a breath, be still. This is the moment you've been sensing. Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me in this sacred space today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It is also timeless. So whenever you are stumbling into this collective space with me is when your soul is ready to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is that your soul is ready to hear before 8:08 p.m. tonight. That is right. I've been seeing this number in my dreams over the last 2 weeks, everyone. Every time in my dream I looked at a clock, it was 8:08 p.m. And this morning, when I was clearing the space in my studio, right away, Spirit was bringing that number up into my mind. And I knew right away that there's a message coming in for you. So here I am, my friends. We're going to first start with a surrender card. So I feel that we are meant to clear space within ourselves, within our energy. There's something that Spirit is bringing in for you. So what is it that you can surrender or release at this time? Surrender to the magic of who you are. They want you to surrender to the magic of who you are. So look at that. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from you just being you. All right, I'm going to read that to you one more time. We all have magic in us. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Okay, so yeah, what a beautiful message here. We have a unicorn in the image here. So the unicorn energy is definitely around. Maybe you've been seeing unicorns around you, maybe fields of flowers. And what Spirit is encouraging you to do here is to reconnect with nature, to get outside and really connect with Mother Nature. You don't even have to go outside. You can actually work with essential oils, water energy in your home if you're not wanting to go outside, maybe even with the plants in your house, right? And the unicorn, the horse. So anytime the horse has been coming in right away, it takes me to 2026, the year of the horse. This is coming up, right? The year of the horse happens in 2026. So a lot of freedom. There's a lot that is really coming in for you and you're being prepared in a sense, right? So I'm going to pull a healing message for you. This is going to carry you over the next couple of days here, everyone. So we are getting the birth of you in a new world. There's a birth of you in a new world happening right now. And some of you might be seeing a little fox, a red fox. That's another animal spirit that is guiding you at this time, along with the unicorn, the horse. Okay, so if you're seeing this, confirmation. If you aren't, you're seeing it now on your screen. We have the number 19. This could be a specific date for you or a number that has been showing up in your life. This is just a confirmation of this reading. It's a light code frequency. Okay, so it's time for a fresh start. Let a magical new life begin. Be the change you wish to see in your life. So once again, it is time for a fresh start. Let a magical new life begin and be the change you wish to see in your life, my friends. I've got an affirmation here. If you're resonating with this, please share this affirmation in the comment section below. I am free to live my best life now. I am free to live my best life now. All right, and share with me if you've been seeing any one of these animals around, or there's a specific animal that you're noticing that has been coming in and out of your life, especially over the last few years. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else Spirit wants you to know before 8:08 p.m. So we are getting for you the King of Wands. This is you taking your power back. You are not here to compete with anyone. You are not here to compare yourself. You are here to rule your reality. I know I say that a lot because I love that saying. And it's an affirmation that I use in my own life, and I feel that it is incredibly powerful when you're repeating to yourself over and over again. And right now, Spirit is encouraging you to step into your soul's authority, especially around this time in your life. It doesn't matter when you are showing up within the sacred space, within this collective space, everyone. It doesn't matter what time of the year, whether it's when I posted this video or when it's a year, 2, 3 later. The King of Wands energy is incredibly powerful right now in your life, and this is something that Spirit wants you to embody within yourself. Seven of Pentacles is a releasing and letting go. It is a rearranging of things in your life, things that no longer belong to you, that you've outgrown, that are outdated, that have expired, now don't belong in your life. And Spirit wants you to clear out that clutter. Okay, so that is the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Wands. Wow, the pages have been coming in quite a bit in the collective. So there's a lot of fresh beginnings here. And I feel here, Spirit is wanting you to own your energy and believe in the power of you and start fresh within this energy in your life. So what's happening is there's a major clearing that is happening. So I don't know what time you go to bed at night. 8:08 p.m. I feel is because when I'm filming this is during the Lionsgate portal. This is the energy that is infused in this reading, and because I've infused it into this reading, the energy is going to last throughout the lifespan of this video, okay? So this is the energy that is being activated within you at this time as you're here. So there's something that is opening up for you, something that is coming in. So get ready for this. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yes, there's a beautiful path that is being opened up. You are actually entering a brand new earth. This is what I feel like. Like you're emerging as this new evolved version of yourself into this new earth. And the number 8s are numbers of power, numbers of manifestation. The number 8, it is about karma, our soul's authority, the power we hold within ourselves and how we direct it in our physical reality. Right? So yeah, there's something really big happening here for you. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. All right, and I also have a third channel that I just launched. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave a link in the description box below. I'm using different kinds of tools for divination. It's a completely different style. It's been brewing in my mind for a very long time, and I'm so excited to bring it to you. So yeah, new adventures here, everyone. So we have just a lot of power here that is available for you. You can access this and wield this power around. You are here to rule your reality as a co-creator. Spirit is your partner in co-creating your reality. So how are you showing up in your life right now, in your world? What kind of energy are you emitting and broadcasting? I know I mentioned this a lot about your own energy, reconnecting with it, but it's really, really important. And if you watch me on the daily, I want to always remind you of staying within your own frequency and vibration, because it is incredibly important, especially with all the distractions and the external energies that try to derail us from where we're heading and, steering us off our path, our purpose. And it's not necessarily steering you off your path or your purpose, because everything is happening for a purpose and a reason. If you are finding yourself off the path, you can always realign yourself and move through that journey, that experience, in a way that, you're in tune with your own frequency and vibration, so you can shift yourself within the experience to have a better experience with it. That is the power that you hold. And this is something that Spirit is bringing into your awareness at this time, especially before you go to sleep tonight. And 8:08 p.m. I feel is double 8 power. Again, with the 8/8 portal. I'm actually filming this on August the 8th. Sorry, it is not August the 8th as I'm filming it. It's August the 5th for August the 8th of 2025. Okay. And again, this energy is going to be infused, and I want you to actually watch this, save this video and watch it during the next Lionsgate portal. Okay, because there are huge changes that are taking place in your life, and Spirit is actually connecting you to what's meant for you. Okay, so as you are moving through whatever life experience you're having, know that you have a lot of power. The power to change a situation that you're in, because you are the change that you seek. So if something isn't working out in the way that you would like, or you're having an experience that you're not really in alignment with, you have the ability, the capability to actually shift that and change that. Now, I want you to also understand that things don't happen in a split second. You have to allow the energy to take shape, to take form. So that means that you have to use discipline, structure, organization, routine to show up within that energy every single day. Right? Your energy counts, the way that you direct it. So if you're finding that you're committing yourself to a goal, you're showing up for it every single day, you're going to reach it. And having goals, having some sort of goal post or some sort of, destination point for ourselves, a vision for where we're headed is really important. I know there's some people say that it isn't important, and it might work for them that way. For me, in my own life experience, if I don't have goals, I have no idea where I'm going. Life's just going to kind of do whatever it's doing. But if you have some sort of an aim that you're going for, you're going to find yourself reaching those goals, those aims. All right, so this is where they want you to step into your soul's authority. They want you to step into the shoes of a leader in your life for yourself, not anyone else. This is for you, right? You're connecting with yourself. This has nothing to do with anyone else but you. So I feel the reason why they're saying that is because they want you to put down whatever it is that you're carrying that has to do with other people, their thoughts, their words, whatever it is that anyone is saying has nothing to do with you or your journey. That is solely you. Okay, so that's a power that you hold within yourself. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is a rearranging of things that are happening in your life, and this may be showing up in your life subtly, where things are shifting over the last few months. Maybe you have noticed that there's a certain individual that is no longer in your life anymore. Maybe there's something that you used to eat that you haven't been eating in the last few months. Maybe you have been trying to release and let go of things, and you're finding that you're within that energy, like you're seeing results here. And this is an adjustment period. It is the pit stop where you get to tune in, check where you're at, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be redirected. Are we still going where we thought we were going, or where we had planned to go, or have the plans changed? This is where you get to reassess everything and really check in with yourself, check in with Spirit. Are there any signs there that you're noticing, anything that you have missed? And is there anything that you can do right now to shift the energy if you found yourself off track? So this is how the Seven of Pentacles is coming in. And this is in fact a spiritual experience that Spirit wants you to have. So they want you to shift from material world into your spirit mind, a material mind to spiritual mind. Sometimes things don't make sense for why they're happening. Sometimes we're in a place of uncertainty, confusion, or needing more guidance. A lot of different things that can happen along our life's journey. And when we find ourselves in a place that feels difficult, I feel you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone, to actually, especially if you have this desire or this longing to change something in your life, the opportunity is here. And 8:08 p.m. I feel is the preparation before the sleep, the unwinding, the taking everything off part. So here they want you to take off the layers that you have been carrying throughout the day to recharge yourself as a spiritual being, an energetic being, and as a physical being. however you're able to do that. And I really feel that they're wanting you to create some sort of a ritual, some sort of practice around clearing the energy before you actually go to sleep tonight. This is what's coming through. And whatever you have been carrying, like the weight of anger, the weight of uncertainty, the weight of worry, you know, whatever this is, anxiety, work on calming that down within you. I like to take a shower before I go to sleep because it does calm me down. It also inspires me. I become very creative in the shower. So I don't know what it is about water, but it really connects me to my creativity. And, you know, figuring out that showering calms me at night was something that I had to discover. And I feel there's a discovery at play here around something that brings you to a place of peace, that allows you to part or separate from something that no longer belongs to you, that no longer is in alignment or frequency with who you are becoming. So you're going to see things kind of falling away from your life, and don't allow this to scare you. This is actually a sign that you are evolving, you are actually ascending. And, you know, some of you are in a point right now in your lives where, I don't know if you've met an old friend, maybe even an old coworker, someone that was in your life like a year or two ago, maybe 5 years ago, and they're still exactly in the same vibration and frequency as you left them, or as, you know, as you have kind of elevated. There's some people in your life that are still in the same vibration and frequency, and it's kind of wild, isn't it? That you have elevated and moved so far in a distance that, but there's been so many changes here. I'm seeing a lot of different things that have happened for you. And what hasn't broken you has made you stronger. So remember that. That's been a message that's been coming through my readings recently. What hasn't broken you has made you stronger. And I feel that you had to reroute and change your direction in your life many times here. And I feel also across timelines through past life experiences. I don't know if any of you have gone for past life regression or any kind of like quantum hypnotherapy sessions where you're healing parts of yourself that have come along with you through timelines, through ancestral patterns, you know, emotional, you know, baggage that has been kind of passed down through family, through timelines, through ancestors, through people. And, you know, you've been carrying the weight of this for a very long time without even knowing it. And again, I feel this has to do with, you know, your parents, you know, people that have raised you, or even they're showing me somebody that has had many different kinds of friends. And I'm being shown like high school era. I'm getting the 80s and the 90s coming in as well, even the 2000s, you know, the influence of friends. So this is where they really want you to be very mindful of the kind of energies that you surround yourself with. You want to be within the energy of uplifted. You want to be around people that uplift you. Right? So right now, as you're watching this reading today, if the clock hasn't struck 8:08 p.m., this reading is definitely for you. If it's already passed and you're at like 8:09 or 8:10 p.m., it's the next 8:08 p.m. for you. Okay? So there's definitely something that is brewing here in the background. You are sensing and you're feeling this. And I feel that the signs that have been coming in have to do with conversations about people that were once in your life. Maybe you are stumbling across, like I'm getting a past life, past experience. So in this lifetime, it has to do with past events, past people, things that came from the past, like maybe you're holding on to something that you have recently seen, or someone that you haven't seen in a long time. This could be you reminiscing. This could be you dreaming about something. This could be an old home. I'm getting someone's family home. A lot of history there. Something to do with that house. Something to do with that home. I don't know if you're going back to visit home. Maybe you live in a country that you're not in now, and there's this desire to go back home to family, or something to do with your roots, something to do with, I don't know, this has to do with growing up and even before that. So that's the Seven of Pentacles. There's something that is coming to light here. And as you're moving through this, as you're stepping into power, as you're clearing the path, this is you clearing the path. So when you're moving through those experiences of past energies resurfacing, it's okay to revisit, is what Spirit is saying. You know, when you're finding yourself emotionally charged because of things from the past, this is something that you have the power to ground and create peace within, because that's an old experience that was a part of you that no longer is. So even if it does revisit, it doesn't mean anything to where you are now. And I feel you have already entered a new experience and you're within it. And anytime I pull the page cards, I feel Spirit is wanting us to wipe the slate clean around something and start fresh, to adopt a beginner's mind, to think outside the box and maybe take a new approach. There's something here that down the path you've been taking, it's not clear, like you're not able to access something, but they're giving you clarity and the information, the signs, the guidance, whatever it is that you need through opening that lens up a little bit wider. Right? To receive the information, like there's somebody here that keeps saying something to you repeatedly. This could be a repeating dream that keeps coming up. And, you know, I'm getting the same thing being said, but in different themes, in different ways. So I don't know who this is that's talking to you. And you know what? I feel that you're going to have awareness around who this is or what this is. It's almost like the same message keeps coming up for you over and over again. And what's happening here is there's some sort of old energy that you're meant to cut the cord on. And this is what's happening here with the Page of Swords is, sorry, the Page of Wands is you're stepping out of this loop, this cycle. It's like you're cutting the cords on it and you're choosing to step out of whatever this was, whatever this is. I'm getting like traditional parents here. You've been taught a certain way to do things or believe things. I feel this is shifting within you. And maybe there was some rearranging or I'm feeling a lot of challenges and things that you had to face to really step into this version of yourself that not everyone is aligned with. You are unique. They want you to surrender to your magic. Not everyone is going to be for your magic, and that is totally okay. What's happening is you're being aligned to those that are connected to who you are, and there's a collective that is rising together with this. So you're going to align with this collective, and you already are in this reading in the comment section below, right? So yeah, this is, you know what it's giving me is new earth vibes. Right now, there's a major transformation happening in this universe, in this world. Mother Earth is reacting. There's a lot of different things that are going on. It is the, I feel that Mother Earth is going through spiritual surgery right now. And the new Earth is beginning to emerge, and there is an adjustment period, lots of different layers that are falling away, structures that need to be rebuilt. And not only on a universal level, we are experiencing this on an individual and personal level as well. So there's different points in our lives where we experience this energy. And I feel for those of you that are here in this collective today, you have been experiencing this. And the guidance and the, whatever it is that you're looking for is also looking for you. Whatever it is that you are seeking is also seeking you. And Spirit wants you to believe in the power of you in your life, because that's where the magic happens. You are the magic in whatever reality you are living in. We are all living in a different reality than each other. It's completely different for each of us. So you'll have to share with me what it is that's coming through for you. How is this Page of Wands? This could be another person entering your life. I'm getting some sort of an offering. I'm also getting a higher vision, a broader perspective, more information that is giving you a bigger vision or idea or understanding of something. Right? I'm getting someone that may have been walking through a tunnel, and all of a sudden you reach a point where everything opens up and there's this vast beautiful new world, different than what you've been experiencing. This is what you are opening up to. This is what Spirit is guiding you towards. And I feel the birth of you in a new world is what's happening here. And, you know, the tunnel, I feel like a narrow vision. It is the birthing canal. You're moving through that. And you're about to enter this new world where it's just like this little fox who's taking a breath of fresh air. This is what it feels like. It's a breath of fresh air. It's a little bit more lighter. It's a bit more freer, and it feels good here. So yeah, you're going to have to share with me how this is showing up for you. Now, your inner child, we've got a message here. I'm going to read you the interpretation here from the Inner Child Oracle Guidebook. And it's something that, I don't know, I've been called to use this deck recently. So let's see what it is that your inner child needs to hear. And it comes with an exercise. So I'm going to share that with you as well. Listen. Spirit is saying, listen. Okay, and some of you might be resonating with the image of this card today. So your inner child has something to say. Your inner child has something to say. So I don't know if you've had dreams of yourself as a child. I feel this is coming up for some of you. You dreaming about yourself when you were younger. So our child is comprised of the many different aspects of childhood we experienced growing up. There is a 1-year-old inner child, a 10-year-old inner child, an 18-year-old inner child, and an inner child for every age in between. At various times in our lives, different aspects of our inner child will need to be heard. This card indicates that an aspect of your inner child, one you may have not met with yet, has a message for you. So there is an awareness exercise that you can practice if you like or try. So take time to connect with this new piece of you through inner visualization, responsive journaling, play, or intuitive art. Try to be open to what your inner child has to say. Many times in life, we repress aspects of our inner selves in a bid for safety. When events occur in our childhood that we cannot manage or understand, they can become suppressed aspects of ourselves. Because of this, our inner child might bring unprocessed events and memories for us to work through as an adult. If this occurs, be gentle with yourself and have patience. These memories and events will most likely be sensitive in nature because of how long our inner child has carried the pain of that moment. Give yourself plenty of time to sit with whatever comes up, setting aside the practice of processing these old memories. If it becomes too overwhelming, or seek professional help as needed. So there's a journaling prompt for you today as well, so feel free to write this down. There's actually 2 of them. So is there an aspect of your inner child that you do not wish to meet? Is there an aspect of your inner child that you do not wish to meet? And the second one is there a way to create space for that aspect to come forward today? Is there a way to create space for that aspect to come forward today? So over the last few weeks, maybe even months, there's something that's been coming up. Something to do with your inner child. This could be an energy external to you that's being reflected back to you, or there's something going on within you. So this is something that Spirit is bringing awareness around. There's a lot of healing coming in with this, releasing and letting go and allowing this new energy to come. And I feel there's a lot of adventure ahead. And this is something that Spirit is opening you to. So we're going to now seal your reading with an angel number that might already be showing up in your life. So 00, I am observant. Being observant is going to be a superpower for you. So your message today is, angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. So once again, angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. And I feel that the Page of Wands is connecting with this I am observant, listening to your intuition, your inner knowing. Sometimes things don't make sense externally, logically, practically, but they make sense inwardly. And that's sometimes hard to explain to others. But if it feels right to you, then that is right for you. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.